Hello and welcome to Round Robin. I'm your host, Robin McCormick with the City of Hampton. And today we are going to learn more about a program called Community Builders Network. My guest is Antone Green. Welcome.
Well, thank you for having me.
So I have heard this name before. You guys have been around for a while. Tell me a little bit about Community Builders.
So Community Builders Network is a youth and adult partnership organization under the Hampton-Newport News Community Services Board Prevention Services. And like I said, we're a 501c3 youth and adult partnership. So collaborating and learning those relationships and those skills and life skills to develop as a youth and adult partnership for developing as a youth and developing as adult working with youth.
Okay, so you have on your Community Services Board shirt. That is where you're employed, but it is a Community Builders is a separate organization, but it's under the umbrella
Yes.
of, okay.
Yep, under the umbrella of prevention services. So we do kind of the same work, but getting more involved in the community as a grassroots organizations. So getting that mental health awareness, getting that substance abuse prevention, and building up those life skills for those youth and adults.
Okay, so that's what I was going to say. When you say prevention, that means what? What are you preventing?
Yep. So preventing engaging in risky behaviors. So underage drinking, tobacco, e-cigarettes, mental health issues. So just bringing up that awareness and that promotion and building up that wellness. So engaging in those areas of your life that you can be well in and contribute to the community.
So how do you go about working with youth? And I do want to throw in, you got a grant from the city to help in your work with youth. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing and what the grant enables you to do.
So the grant actually provides opportunities for our youth in the city of Hampton to engage in our youth enrichment program, YEP. That's a summer program that we engage those workforce readiness skills, communication skills, and building up those skills. So they get those workforce experiences before actually getting into the workforce. So we provide a stipend for them for doing their work and getting acclimated into writing resumes and building up communication and learning those skills that they would need in the workforce.
You know, I talked to somebody who runs a program for youth, and one of the things they said is, it was a reentry program, I can get a job for youth, but they need the skills, like they don't know how important it is to show up on time, to give notice if you're calling out sick, to, act a certain way, to dress a certain way for the job, which may be completely different depending on what the job is. So how do you go about working to teach those skills?
So we do a lot of enrichment sessions. So we interview as groups, we interview individually, we develop those skills, we do a orientation with their parents, so we're all on the same page of what the expectations of the program is. And then within the program, since COVID has been a little different, but we actually give the youth the opportunity to work in a couple of city sites to get actually hands-on experience and learning about completing a timesheet and even answering the phone, sending an email, just giving them that experience before they actually fully get in, so they know a little bit about how it works.
That is great. So how many youth do you serve in a typical summer?
In a typical summer, we try to do 40, 20 from the City of Hampton and 20 from the City of Newport News. And like I said, since COVID, it's been more of a leadership camp, but now afterwards, we're trying to get back into that workforce and getting them into work sites.
And what kinds of youth do you work with? Do they come from particular neighborhoods, particular backgrounds?
So we open it to all middle and high school youth, so those that are currently in middle school or in high school before they graduate, but just all types of youth that's open.
That's great. And the skills that they learn, like hands-on, what are they just preparing to work in general, or is there orientation toward specific jobs?
So we try to give them experiences all across the board. So we actually invite trades in to talk to the youth. We do college tours so they know the workforce that they would need the education behind to go towards, and what does that look like. We do nonprofit work, so knowing that actually you can get involved in the community and still give back to your community and as a job.
That's interesting, because I do think, a lot of times kids do what they see, and what they see may only be their parents, which is not the entire list of opportunities that are open to them for careers. So thinking about, this is what you would need for X, because the school system provides a lot of trades
Yes.
that you can learn for free as part of your schooling. But if you don't get in there in time, and so you're working with folks so they can make those choices
Yep, definitely,
early.
definitely, and then involving them in the summer. So when they're idle time, or they're still trying to figure out things, so they can get engaged in something that they want to do, and that they want to build for their future.
Well, is there anything else you want to talk about with this program, or anything you do besides
Gotcha.
this youth program?
No, it's all connected. So just in building up that wellness, building up your wellness journey, engaging those areas of life to make your community and your individual better.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming by, Antone. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching. I think this is a program, I've heard of the Community Services Board. I've worked with them before, and they do serve both cities, Hampton and Newport News. And there's a lot under their umbrella that maybe we didn't know as much about. So we've learned something today, and thanks for watching.